Season for the 6-0 Nashville Junior Scrappers. We welcome District 7 4A member of the Waldron Bulldogs to Nashville for tonight's game. As we begin our pregame ceremony, I would ask everyone to please stand as we observe a moment of silence in remembrance of the Jones family. Nashville Junior High students Marion Jones and Rayshad Jones, along with their father Raymond Jones, passed away earlier in the week in a tragedy that has affected our school and our community. Now please observe a moment of silence in remembering this family. Thank you. I would invite you to remain standing for the invocation to be given by Nashville Junior High 9th grader Allie Sarton. And after the invocation, she will lead us in the pledge, then the national anthem by the Nashville Junior Scrapper Band, and finally the Nashville Junior High School alma mater, Allie Sarton.
Pray with me. Dear Lord, we thank you for allowing us all to be here tonight. We pray over our players and coaches that you will protect them and allow them to compete with good sportsmanship. We also pray for those hurting in our community, specifically the Jones family, during this difficult time. Please give us safe travels as we leave here, but most of all, thank you for Jesus and his sacrifice on the cross for our sins. We pray all of this in his name. Amen.
And now if you will turn your attention to the colors at the south end of the field, Allie will lead us in the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And now the Nashville Junior High School Band with our national anthem. The Junior High School Band with the Nashville Junior High alma mater. Starting lineups for tonight's game. First for the visiting Bulldogs, coached by Garrett Lazenby. Their offensive starters. At tight end, number 22, Sam Earler. At left tackle, number 72, John Bodges. At left guard, number 51, Dakota Taft. At center, number 77, Evan Owens. At right guard, number 76, Briar Allen. At right tackle, number 75, Chris Allen. At receiver, number 5, Eli Conley. At halfback, number 2, Troy Freyer. At fullback, number 28, Robert Reinhardt. At halfback, number 21, Jackson Brown. And at quarterback, number 10, Eli Kaluthi. Now the defensive starters for the Nashville Scrappers. Scrappers coached by John Martin. At defensive end, number 59, Zacchaeus Harris. At tackle, number 50, Braden Irby. At tackle, number 71, Jameson McIntosh. At end, number 52, Makai Johnson. At linebacker, number 14, Hayden Gray. At linebacker, number 2, A.K. Olden. At linebacker, number 7, Jacoby Witherspoon. At cornerback, number 1, Zeus Hutchinson. At linebacker, number 36, Abari Williams. At cornerback, number 4, Tucker Dixon. And at safety, number 3, Cortez Cooper. Captains for Waldron. Number 5, Eli Conley. 74, Jeremiah McCafferty. For the Scrappers, number 5 is Carson Chambers. Number 36 is Abari Williams. Number 52, Makai Johnson. And number 64 is Kirby Carson. You will notice that the captains have number 48, Raymarion Jones' jersey with them on the field. Waldron wins the toss. They will receive. As the Scrappers get ready to come through the run-through sign, there will be a balloon release in memory of the Jones family. As the balloons have been released in memory of Ray Marr and number 48 and the rest of the Jones
Okay, here we go, Waldron Bulldogs TV. This is Coach Ashley, live here from Scrapper Stadium for a junior high conference, 7-4A conference matchup between your junior high Bulldogs and the junior high Scrappers of Nashville. The announcer said that Nashville is 6-0 on the year, so undefeated. This is their final home game. The Bulldogs have one more game next week as they take on the Cobras of Fountain Lake at Waldron Bulldog Stadium. Kickoff's going to be fielded by Troy Frayer, trying to get to the outside, not much doing. We wrestle down about the 25-yard line, and that's where the Bulldogs offense is going to take over. We'll see 8th grader Eli Cluthy take the reins at the quarterback spot. Eli Conley is going to be split wide right.
Number 10, Eli Cluthy.
Looks like Branson Mick and Jackson Brown in the backfield, along with Robert Reinhardt. Handoff goes to Jackson Brown. Met immediately from that defensive tackle spot.
He was met in the backfield by number 50, Braden Irby, loss of 2.
Be 2nd and 12. Braden Irby there on that tackle. There's about 100 junior high Scrappers on this roster. 2nd, 12, Cluthy under center. Got that dead T backfield. It's going to be handed off to Branson Mick, trying to reach the edge. Couldn't get there. Looks like he picked up 4 on the play. It's going to be 3rd and 8. We'll call it 3. 3rd and 9.
Knocked down by A.K. Olden.
A.K. Olden from the safety spot comes up and makes that tackle for the Scrappers. Fisher Brown's in at receiver. 6:50 left here in the opening quarter. Starting to cool off a little bit. It's rather warm earlier. It's starting to cool off a little bit here right at kickoff. Cluthy's going to stay in the dead tee. Going to give a hard count. Nothing doing. Jackson Brown's going to take that handoff. Falls forward. It's going to be shy of the first down. Coach Lazenby sending the punt unit on the field. 4th and 5 is the mark. Cortez Cooper back to receive this punt along with Hayden Gray. Punter for the Bulldogs is going to be Dakota Taft. Good snap. Taft gets that one up. Nice high kick. It's going to take a really bad bounce for the Bulldogs. And that hit and got about 6-7 yards on the bounce back. It's a very unfortunate hop right there. So Nashville's going to be in Bulldog territory on their first drive on the 43-yard line. Number 5, Carson Chambers, quarterback for the Scrappers. I watched him throw some bombs in pregame, left-handed quarterback. He trips right out of the gun. Take that zone read. He's going to hand it to the running back. Number 4 is going to pick up a first down. Tucker Dixon, the carrier. It was a zone read, ran to perfection. He rode that mesh as long as possible before deciding to hand that football off. Dixon's going to stay in the backfield with Chambers. He's going to send him on a bubble motion. He's going to throw it to him underneath. Bulldogs trying to rally the football. It's going to be met, knocked out of bounds by Cluthy from the safety spot, but not after a 14-yard pickup there on the bubble.
Knocked down by Cluthy and Robert Reinhardt. First down, Scrappers ball at the 19.
I don't know how tall Carson Chambers is, but he looks to be a good-looking junior high quarterback. Take that snap, looking to pass. Looking over the middle, he's going to throw it a little bit behind his target, number 14, Hayden Gray. Is incomplete. Branson Mick there on the coverage for the Bulldogs. It's going to be 2nd and 10. After the incompletion, the clock will stop at 5:04 left here in the first quarter. Play clock just down to 20 seconds. Number 10 is going to go in motion. Chambers going to keep that one. Quarterback's going to look to scamper to the end zone. He's going to punch that one in. Quarterback keep.
Off the right side, 19 yards for the Scrapper touchdown. Carson Chambers on the score. Looking from Hose, De Los Santos to kick. Kick is good.
Extra point is up and good. We're watching some junior high football action on Walden Bulldogs TV.
West Fraser Mansfield is a southern yellow pine sawmill located in northwest Arkansas on the Oklahoma-Arkansas border. The mill produces a variety of products from 2x4s up to 12x12 timbers in lengths from 8 foot to 20 foot. The mill ships products from California to Rhode Island and from Chicago to Miami, while also exporting.
Kickoff, and we fielded once again by Troy Frazier. He's got a little bit of running room. Beats that first wave of Scrappers. Going to run that one all the way out to the 41-yard line. Much better field position starting here for the Bulldogs on their second offensive drive of the night.
Peyton Jordan on the tackle, first down, Bulldog.
Number 35, Caden Parsons, is going to run this play in for the Bulldogs and split out wide right. Evan Owens there over the football. Set to snap this one to Cluthe. He's going to stay under center. Quick handoff. I believe that was Robert Reinhardt. He's going to have a 4-yard pickup there on that play.
Robert Reinhardt takes the handoff.
So quick
Corey
handoff.
Williams on the stop.
Managed to get it off though. Kevin Velasquez brings the new play on the field. We're going to stay in that dead T look. Cluthy's going to hand off once again. Jackson Brown. Initial surge looked like it was going to be there, but that speed of Nashville covered that hole up in a hurry. Clock's down to 4 minutes here in the opening quarter. 3rd and 6. No gain on that play. Junior high band over there all the way across the field is making some good noise. Cluthe with the tight end to his left. Sam Ayler. Play action. He's rolling right, looking downfield. Gets that football out. Just tried to get that one out of bounds. I think he was looking at the tight end of Sam Ayler. It's going to be 4th down. 4th down for the Bulldogs. Punt unit coming on the field. Looks like Dakota Taft's going to take that one again. Hopefully we don't get a really bad hop this time on the recovery. Cortez Cooper along with Hayden Gray back to receive. I think that they're going to let it go. They're not going to throw a flag. Thought we got a little bit of a head start. Fisher Brown's there. Misses the tackle. Cortez is going to try to hit the sideline right at midfield. Couple Bulldogs down there on the coverage could not bring down Cooper.
He gets the ball back to the 48-yard line. Reinhardt makes the tackle, first down Nashville.
Carson Chambers going to bring his squad back to the field. This time on the 48-yard line. Bulldogs need a turnover here or defensive stand. It usually starts with a good first down play. Shotgun snap. Chambers going to drop. Looking down the field. He's got a receiver there. Pretty good coverage from the Bulldogs. Branson Mick there at the safety spot, along with Eli Cluthy. The corner on that side, I believe, was Troy Frayer. Pretty good coverage right there. Pretty effortless pass to about 35 yards in the air, and you don't see that a whole lot with some junior high quarterbacks. Chambers going to get the snap. He's going to hand that football off around the outside. Lots of running room for number 2. He's going to cut it back inside. Good pursuit right there from Jackson Brown from the linebacker spot. A.K. Olden's the ball carrier.
Hand off to A.K. Olden. Jackson Brown and Brian Allen on the stop.
They're going to give him a 5-yard pickup there. I didn't think he got near that far, but it looks like that is the call. 5-yard. 3rd and 5. 3rd and 5 for the Bulldogs defense. Football's just over midfield at the Waldron 48-yard line. Chambers going to drop back. He's looking to pass. Got a receiver pretty open. He's going to catch that football. Fisher's going to drag him down. Fisher Brown's going to drag him down.
Chambers pass.
That's Hayden Gray on the reception.
He's drugged down inside the 20 by Fisher Brown. First down, Scrappers at the 17.
It's a 40-yard pickup on 3rd and 5. It was a corner route. High snap's going to be handled by Chambers. He's rolling left. He's going to dish that one out into the flats. Incomplete. Clock stops at 2:08 in the first quarter. Man, that right tackle is nearly as deep as the slot receiver on that line of scrimmage. He is way back there. That doesn't get called very often. It does create an advantage, though, on any sort of rush from the edge. Chambers are going to look take this snap. It's going to be jet motion fake. Quarterback's going to keep it. He's going to try to get to the outside. Breaks off a tackler. He's going to fall at the pylon. They're going to mark him short of the end zone.
Jackson Brown and Troy Frayer on the stop. First and goal.
Our linebackers got caught kind of ducking inside, got sealed to the outside. Chambers made a play right at the pylon. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line. Bet we see Chambers again right here. He's joined by Tucker Dixon in the backfield. Dixon's going to take the handoff. Briar Allen met him. Couldn't get him down the backfield, so it's going to be a touchdown for the Bulldogs, or for the Nashville. Make the score 13-0. De Los Santos is going to attempt this extra point. Kick is up and good. 14-0 is the score here. Still in the first quarter. Quick word from our sponsors.
Chambers Bank has proudly been serving Waldron and Scott County for 42 years and has been voted Scott County's best of the best bank for 2 years running. Chambers Bank, at its 19 locations, offers a wide variety of banking services for all your personal or business needs, and we'll go the extra mile for you. Visit our website at chambers.bank for more information and see how we can help you. Chambers Bank, the natural choice for the natural state.
Be fielded by Robert Reinhardt.
Jefferson on the stop.
It's going to be forced out of bounds at the 37-yard line. See what the Bulldogs can get going here. We've been pretty consistent with that kind of dead tee look offensively. Have yet to get a first down. Lots of pressure being applied by those defensive linemen for Nashville. Number 91, Jaden Williamson. Looks like a grown man. We're going to stay in the dead tee look. Hand that to Robert Reinhardt right up the middle. He's falling forward. Good positive play right there. Once again by Reinhardt on the carry. 8-yard pickup on the play.
Gain up to the 44.
We're going to call it a 7-yard pickup.
Jacoby Witherspoon
2nd and 3 is the mark to gain for the Bulldogs. 1:25 on the clock. Opening quarter. Cleathes under center. It's going to fake that to Reinhardt. Trying to run veer right there. Not much doing. Blown up pretty quickly in the backfield.
Galuthi keeps the football.
Number 58 on the tackle, Jareth Perez.
Zacchaeus Harris on the stop. 3rd down and 3.
No gain on the play. Play action once again. Looking downfield. He's going to throw it to the sideline. It's going to be Fisher Brown on the reception. They're going to call that no good. They're going to call him out of bounds.
Incomplete. 4th down.
4th down for the Bulldogs. See what the Bulldogs and Coach Lazenby is going to elect to do. Looks like he's going to bring the punt unit on. Fisher Brown kind of a deep corner route. Tight end right there, or excuse me, Jackson Brown right there is running up the hash mark. Pretty well covered, but not a bad football. Put it where only Fisher had a chance at it, just couldn't get his feet in. Taft's going to punt that one. Fielded right up the sideline, falling off some tacklers.
Cortez Cooper fields the kick.
Cortez Cooper, the returner
Frere makes
for Nashville. 25 seconds left here. He's going to be forced down at the 46-yard line. Once again in Bulldogs territory. You can tell they're wanting to get Carson Chambers to put that football in the air. It's going to be doubles with Dixon to Chambers' left. Straight drop backs, trying to hit an underneath route to number 10, Manning Goff. He drops that football.
pass intended for Manning Goff.
Looked like all stops maybe was the play call there out of doubles. 2nd and 10 for the Bulldogs defense. Trips right. Dixon still in the backfield to Chambers' left. He's going to hand that to Chambers around the outside. Got lots of running room. Good blocks. Comes off a stiff arm. He's going to be forced out of bounds. That was number 2, A.K. Olden, on the carry. First down on the play. They're going to mark him out at the 25-yard line. That play was set up from the beginning to reach the outside edge. Throw a tunnel back to the right. Number 1 on the reception. Going to get drugged down by Eli Conley. Zeus Hutchinson on that reception.
Zeus Hutchinson on the reception. Eli Conley.
It's going to be the end of the first quarter. We're going to step away. You're watching Bulldogs football. Walden Bulldogs TV.
Whether you're looking for added convenience, interest, or simple savings options, we are sure to have the account for you. Stop by your local branch today and pick up your custom instant issue debit card. Manage your money anytime from anywhere with our digital banking tools. Come stop by and see us at 934 West 2nd Street. Local people, local decisions. Community National Bank.
Go Bulldogs!
Arvest is a proud supporter of the Waldron School District and Waldron Bulldog Athletics. Arvest is happy to continue the decades-long standing tradition of the Knox Dozier Memorial Scholarship and the Arvest Basketball Classic. As you walk into Waldron Arvest, you will be welcomed by familiar associates who are ready to assist you with finding financial solutions.
It's like a small town community bank, even though it's much larger than that.
When they talk about experiences, I talk about Arvest.
You guys tune in tomorrow. You'll catch some Under the Lights with J&J. It's homecoming week in Bulldog country. So we get set to start the second quarter here. Bulldogs have the football Nashville has the football 2nd and 5. Chambers going to throw one over the top. Wide open receiver in the end zone. There is a flag.
Flag on the play as Chambers throws to Cooper into the end zone.
They've got those pink flags, and sometimes I don't see them right away. That was kind of an odd sequence because it looked like several players stopped before the play was over. Officials are discussing the call. Let's see what they got right here for us. He's signaling a number to the Nashville sidelines, it looks like. Not sure what the call is. No clue. 6 seconds ran off the clock. Touchdown was taken off the board. Did they blow it during the play? Coach Powell up here on the press box says there was an inadvertent whistle during the play. Handoff's going to be number 2. He's going to bounce it to the outside. Going to be upended by Branson Mick along with Eli Cluthy.
Handoff is to Olden. Mick and Cluthy make the tackle.
Must have been the whistle. Must have been why several players stopped on the field. That's an odd call. It'd be frustrating as a coach for sure. Chambers set to take this snap. He's going to hand that around the left side. Tackle right there from number 6, Enrique Hernandez. Second and goal from the 3 for Nashville. Enrique come up from that linebacker spot, made a really good open field tackle on the scrapper running back, A.K. Olden. Chambers going to take that low snap, handles it, hands that to Olden. He's going to fall into the end zone. It's going to be touchdown for Nashville.
Handoff to A.K. Olden, and Olden 3 yards.
20-0 is the score.
A.K. Olden. De Los Santos into a 10-point after.
Extra point is up and blocked from the Bulldogs. So the score's going to stay. The score's going to stay 20-0. We'll step away real quick.
Thank you for backing the Bulldogs. Ed Service Center, Rockin' A Ranch, The Rock Cafe, Atlas Coffee, Community National Bank, Heritage Memorial Funeral Home, Scott Theater, Chambers Bank, West Fraser, Arvest Bank, Alshire Electric,
Kickoff's going to be picked up by Troy Frayer, trying to get to the edge, chased down by number 8, DJ Jefferson.
Troy Frayer.
Thought he had a little bit of running room there for a second, but Jefferson in hot pursuit right there of Frayer. .648 left in the second quarter. Bulldogs going to stay in that dead tee look. It's going to be a handoff. I believe that was Robert Reinhardt once again, right up the middle. Plays workforce on first down a couple times, and by workforce I mean 4 or 5 yard pickups every time thus far on first down.
Daylon Berry and Abari Williams on the stop.
Nicefro Cervantes split wide left. Sam Ayler's going to stay at that tight end spot. Cleasy's going to take it, hand it back off to Reinhardt. Puts his shoulder pads down, tries to pick up a few extra yards. He's going to get a 2-yard pickup on the play. 3rd and 4. Bulldogs are needing a first down right here, an elusive first down. Play clock's down to 12. Cluthy's going to stay under center. He's going to hand that Jackson Brown around the left side. Cuts it back, still on his feet. Whole host of scrappers going to bring him down. He's going to be shy of the first down. It's going to be a 2-yard pickup. 4th and 2.
Jackson Brown takes the handoff.
Is the yardage.
Berry on the stop.
Looks like Coach Lazenby is going to signal a play in to Jake Robertson right here. See if the Bulldogs can get 2-yard pickup right here, and marked it closer to 3. Cluthy's going to hand that back to Reinhardt. He's going to have a first down. First down for the Bulldogs over the 40-yard line. The crowd erupts here in Scrapper Stadium.
Williams and Berry again with the stop.
I say that with a sarcastic smile. Not many made the long trip down here. Eli Conley's going to be split to the right. 4:21 is the time on the clock as it continues to run. First down. Bulldogs will need to get over the midfield stripe to get another one. Play action. Cluthy's going to be met in the backfield. Gets off of a tackler. Throws that football out of bounds. That was a heck of a play just to get that one off.
2nd and 10.
I thought he was going to pull a KJ Jefferson there for a second. Nothing doing as he got that football across the line of scrimmage to avoid the sack. Looks like Sean Hancock split out to towards the Bulldog sideline. Tight end's going to stay on the left. Cluthy's going to hand that one off. Reinhardt again falling downhill. Good 6-yard pickup there on the play. 5-yard pickup on the play.
Josh Walker.
Looks like the Bulldogs have got to get over midfield to the 49-yard line to be a first down. It's 3rd and 5. A long, successful drive right here would do wonders going into half for the Bulldogs. Play action. Cluthy's going to roll left again. Looking for Branson Mix. Play's going to be broken up. right at the sidelines. Pretty good ball placement, pretty good defense by the corner over there. Hayden Gray broke that pass up from his safety spot at the last moment. Bulldogs are going to punt this football.
Half to kick.
Gray and Cooper back to receive. Low snap, mishandled from Dakota, and he's going to be swallowed up
On the fumble snap.
deep in the Bulldog territory.
Jadon Williamson makes the hit. Scrappers hold, take the football.
We're going to come back out to offense, or defense, excuse me. 3:23 is the time on the clock. Nashville's already got a 3-score advantage. And if I had to guess, Carson Chambers is not going to slow down anytime soon. He's going to stay in that doubles look. This might be that situation they scored on earlier. It is. He's going to look to go. It looks like 4 seam routes. And that pass is going to be left short, and it's going to fall off the hands and the shoulder pads of Eli Conley. Cortez Cooper is the intended receiver. I think that caught Eli by surprise on the short pass from Chambers. Jet motion is going to be handed off around the left side. Number 2 is going to make a guy miss. A.K. Olden, he's going to walk into the end zone for another Nashville touchdown. 26-0 is the score. Extra point's going to be attempted from Ivan De Los Santos.
De Los Santos for the point after.
This one's up and good. 27-0 is the score. So we step away real quick.
Whatever happened to predictability? The milkman, the paperboy, evening TV. Everywhere you look, there's a heart, a hand to hold on to. Everywhere you look, there's a face of somebody who needs you. Everywhere.
Kick's going to be squibbed and fielded by Nicefro Cervantes. Makes a few scrappers miss. He's going to get that football out to the 41-yard line.
Josh Walker and De Los Santos make the tackle, first down Bulldog.
Evan Owens just does it all. He's running that new football out to the official, hands it to him, gets ready to turn around and snap it back to Cluthy. Three minutes left here before half. Stay in that dead T look, tight into the right. Cluthy's going to hand that one to Troy Frayer, and he is going to be thrown down very late after the play.
Frayer has the football. Williamson makes the tackle.
Jaden Williams picked him up, spun him around, and sat him down aggressively. Pretty close. A little bit of time had expired since the whistle had been blown. And that's what warranted the flag. Nashville does not like that call.
15-yard penalty against Nashville, unsportsmanlike conduct.
If he'd have tackled Tom Brady like that, they'd have thrown him out. 2:40 and counting. That's another first down for the Bulldogs on the 15-yard personal foul penalty. Play actions rolling right. Cluthy, he has 4 scrappers there immediately in the backfield.
Luke Lacey makes the tackle.
Not much doing. 4-yard loss on the play. He's going to take that snap. He's going to look to roll left again. Trying to reach the edge. An incredibly tough hit right at the sidelines. Hayden Gray with the stick. Cluthy did his own damage right there on that run as well. Picks up 5 on the play. It's going to make it 3rd and 9. Super tough run by the 8th grader. Up the Nashville sideline. Severo Cervantes getting set. Right under the hash marks. Cluthy's going to be tackled in the backfield, loses a shoe. I felt like his face mask was getting held, but no flag.
He's hit down by Luke Lacey.
Gosh dog. Luke Lacey there immediately on the snap from his defensive tackle spot. Bulldogs are punting after the 2-yard loss on the sack. 66 seconds left to remain here in the first half. Taft's going to punt that football off. It's going to be muffed and fielded. I do not know why there's no flag. I have no idea why that was not a flag. Taft got tackled on the kick. Not real sure on that one. 58 seconds remain here in the first half. See if we can keep the Nashville offense at bay to close out this half. We'll stay in doubles. That left tackle was never set. Pressure from Reinhardt. Chambers is going to get away from it, throw it underneath to Gray. Gray makes several Bulldogs miss. Picks up a tough run right there. That's usually called a blindside block, but no flag. No flag. Nashville back on the football. 40 seconds is running. Not sure they ever get set, but Chambers looking downfield. Making guys miss, shuffling, scrambling. Cross line of scrimmage. He's got a big block up the sideline. He's just going to outrun everybody to the end zone. It's been another score for Nashville.
Scrambles 56 yards down the right side for the touchdown.
Pretty good coverage right there. Chambers made 4 or 5 guys miss there in the box and then hit the sideline, just outran the Bulldogs to the house. 33-0, 24 seconds left here in the first half. Looks like Nashville's going to go for 2 to get the score to 35. It's kind of a magic number after half. Take the snap, zone read. He's going to pull that football. Pressure right at the goal line. Not enough doing those. He picks up the extra 2 points for Nashville. I'm going to stay with you because these guys get lined up in a hurry on the kickoff. As I mentioned earlier, homecoming week. It's going to be capped off tomorrow night at Bulldog Stadium as senior high scrappers from Nashville come and take on senior high Bulldogs in the conference game. Halftime, we got a treat. We're honoring 56 years of service by Fritz Morales. You guys really need to get down to Bulldog Stadium and catch that in person, but if you can't make it, then we'll bring you the action under the lights with J&J. Branson Mick's going to field that football right at the 20-yard line, trying to hit the sideline, gets tripped up by Gray on the sideline. Just 19 seconds left here in the opening half.
Bryce Perry on the tackle.
Plays in, linemen are signaling or checking their play call sheets. Clee's going to take that snap, hand it off. It's Branson Mick following the block of Jackson Brown. He's going to pick up 5 yards there on that carry. That should expire the clock in the opening half. Looks like we're running a play on, but I don't think we'll have any chance to get it off.
Williamson makes the tackle, and that's the end of the half.
Into the first half. Bulldogs are trailing 35-0. We're going to step away here at half and bring you second half action on Waldron Bulldogs TV.
I feel the master. I feel them. Y'all ready? They ready? Well, come on. Well, come on. Y'all ready?
We are back here for the second half. Nashville's going to get the football first. Start this half. Couple no flag penalties there at the end. Didn't help the Bulldogs out much. It will be a running clock half here in the second half.
Nashville ahead by at least 35 in the second half. The sportsmanship rule applies, and the clock will run.
Kick from Branson Mick. Golly. Who is that? 53? 59? Huge. Huge player right there. Scoops that football up. Zacchaeus Harris. And goes and punches it in the end zone. Golly, he had some burners on him. Make the score 41-0. Zacchaeus Harris scooped that football up. Probably an offensive lineman's dream. And he went 60 yards to the house in a hurry. Extra point is up and no good.
Kick is no good.
It's going to keep the score 41-0. The senior high Waldron Lady Bulldogs hosted their final contest of the season as they hosted the Lady Panthers from Ashdown. I know they won the third set. See if I can get an update if they come out with the victory overall. Looks like we dropped it at the very end. Lost in 5 sets to Ashdown. So that's going to end the Lady Bulldogs Volley Dogs season. And then homecoming days tomorrow. So we'll be float building and fellowshipping and having some fun. The homecoming pep rally and coronation happening at 2 o'clock, or parade, excuse me, at 2 o'clock. De Los Santos is going to kick that one over. It's going to be fielded by Branson Mick. Looking for an alley pursuit right there from number 10. Number 40, excuse me, Jacob Teague. He's going to drag
Tackle by
Mick
Jacob
down
Teague.
at the 27-yard line. 2 o'clock's the parade. We're going to start at the elementary and the middle school behind the high school there, and we're going to follow Officer Miller down to Main Street. Long standing tradition in Scott County is homecoming week. And as I mentioned earlier, we're going to honor Fritz Morales at halftime. Cluthe under center. Handoff, Robert Reinhardt sheds the first tackler. Bulldogs ahead for a 2-yard pickup on the play.
Handoff is to Reinhardt. He gets it to the 32.
DJ Jefferson there on that tackle. Clock is running down to 4 minutes left here in the third quarter. Senior High Bulldogs take on Nashville, and then they have another open week with Fountain Lake declaring for 8-man football. I don't know, in about August it felt like. Put the Bulldogs behind the 8 ball with trying to schedule in week 9. Handoff's going to be Branson Mick battling. Falls forward. 4-yard pickup on the play. It's going to be 3rd and 2.
Lucas Elliott on the tackle.
So junior high will play Fountain Lake on Thursday at Bulldog Stadium. Be the final game of the season for these junior high Bulldogs. And then senior high, as I mentioned, will be open. And then they will have week 10 opponent Mena come to Bulldog Stadium the following Friday. Handoff. It's going to be a first, resulting in a first down. I believe that's Reinhardt again on that carry. He's had a good average on his carries tonight. Week 10 matchup against the Bearcats. Waldron's looking to get their first win over Mena since, I believe, 1993. It's been a bit of a drought. Had one right on our fingertips a couple years ago. 2 seasons ago or 3 seasons ago. Mena won a last-second Hail Mary and ended up claiming the conference title that year as well. Handoff, Jackson Brown follows the blocks of Robert Reinhardt. 9-yard pickup. Let's hope they take the spot of the far official.
He gets it to midfield.
That should be a first down. There we go, 10-yard pickup on the play. Jackson Brown always runs hard. Followed the block of Robert Reinhardt right there up the middle. He's going to take that, hand it to Branson Mick. Cuts it back inside. Tackle made by 55. Jalen Staggers for Nashville. Minute 35 left here in the third quarter. Wide splits from Nicefro. Handoff up the middle. Branson Mick once again. Another 2 yards pickup. It's going to be 3rd and 5.
Caney White on the tackle.
3rd and 5 as Eli Conley runs this play on for the Bulldogs down to 60 seconds here in the third quarter. Bulldogs need 5 yards. I would assume 2 snaps to get it. Handoff, Jackson Brown picks up 4. Going to be a yard shy. That's a really bad spot.
Jackson Brown is the ball carrier.
Really bad spot. They're going to say he picked up 2 yards there on that carry.
And Ramos make the tackle.
Handoff, not going to get there. He got about, Branson got about to where I thought Jackson got tackled at. It's going to be shy of the first down. Turnover on down. It's going to be Nashville football into the third quarter. We're going to step away. Bring you a word from our sponsors.
West Fraser Mansfield is a southern yellow pine sawmill located in northwest Arkansas on the Oklahoma-Arkansas border. The mill produces a variety of products from 2x4s up to 12x12 timbers in lengths from 8 foot to 20 foot. The mill ships products from California to Rhode Island and from Chicago to Miami, while also exporting several products from the Caribbean islands. Mansfield was awarded the Most Improved Safety Performance Award in 2018 and later awarded Mill of the Year in 2020.
DJ Jefferson at quarterback.
Start of the fourth quarter here. DJ Jefferson's in at quarterback now. Sam Ayler there in the backfield. Josh Walker is going to be brought down in the backfield by Sam Ayler. Might be the first negative play for the Scrappers all evening. I'm going to call illegal procedure.
Illegal procedure will be a 5-yard penalty against Nashville.
On Nashville. I think they've done that a couple times, but that's the first time they've been caught or penalized for it. Looks like they've got a whole second squad in offensively. They're not set right there either, but they're going to let that snap go. Dakota Taft's there, doesn't finish the tackle. Eli Conley's going to wrap them up. Number 6, Miles Hawthorne on the carry. Not much pursuit right there from the Bulldogs. Shout out to Eli Conley chasing that ball carrier down on the sidelines. Pass. It's going to be thrown, deflected off the hands of Josh Walker. Incomplete. It's going to be 4th and 14.
Jefferson's pass intended for Walker incomplete.
4th and 14, and they're going to punt that football. Eli Cluthy's back. Taft almost blocked it. My bad on the camera right there. It's going to be fielded by Bryce Perrin. It's going to be downed at the 45-yard line. There for a brief moment, I thought Taft was going to run through the punter. That would be ironic, considering Taft was our punter that got ran through in the first half, but he did not. Heads-up play on him avoiding that. Waldron's going to take over. 5 minutes remaining here left in the ball game. It's be a timeout.
Bulldogs take timeout.
Got 10 guys on the field. Coach Lazenby's going to take a timeout. Clock is just now stopped at 4:36. It's always a tough feeling when you call a play to a running back who's not in the game. Appreciate everybody watching. of the full Under the Lights with J&J tomorrow. We'll have the band and the cheer at halftime. We'll do a kind of a joint performance. And then we've got a tribute to Fritz Morales. Pretty neat deal that Coach Lipham's got ready for Fritz and his family. Dead tee offense. Cluthy under center. Takes that, hands it to Jackson Brown. Kick out block right there from John Bogus. Jackson cuts off of that and gets 4 yards on the play. Cluthy hands off Robert Reinhardt. It's going to have a first down, depending on the spot. This official on the side hasn't moved yet. There he goes, start walking.
Reinhardt takes the handoff down to the Nashville 45.
Should be a first down.
Bryce Perry on the tackle.
Should be a first down. I don't know what we're doing. We're going to signal it third down. It's definitely first down, but they've got third and negative on the chains. Doesn't matter if Cluthy picks that football up. That will be a first down. It's interesting.
Gets a first down. Lucas Elliott on the tackle.
I used to think this Scrapper Stadium was pretty nice. Until I saw Malvern's football set up. This one's definitely second fiddle now. Handoff, Jackson Brown got a block from Robert Reinhardt. Eli Conley also there. It's going to be another first down. 2:45 left here in the ball game. Bulldogs are moving the football a little bit. See if we can get a touchdown here. Get a little momentum going into the final game of the year against Fountain Lake next week. Cluthy's going to roll right. Looking. Keeps that football. Met at the sideline, drug out of bounds. Clock will continue to run. 1 yard loss on the play.
Elliott makes the play for Nashville.
$150. Ransom Mick takes that carry, cuts back. Got one guy to beat. He's going to be drugged down at the 12-yard line. Good run right there from Branson Mick. That's going to move the chains as Walker makes that tackle for Nashville. Carry, Jackson Brown rumbling down the 2-yard line. 54 seconds left here on the clock. Kevin Valdez. Signals the play on. Will fall in to the end zone. Touchdown for the Bulldogs. 20 seconds left here as Eli Cluthy falls into the end zone for 6 points for the Bulldogs. No good on the 2-point try, and that's going to conclude the ball game. 41-6 is the final here. As I mentioned, we'll see the final game of these junior high Bulldogs next Thursday at Bulldog Stadium. Waldron will be playing Nashville tomorrow for homecoming. They will have an open week next week, and then they'll conclude their regular season with the Mena Bearcats in Week 10. Thanks for tuning in.